What goes up must come down. One man learned that lesson the hard way, and it almost cost him his life. Albuquerque police say the man was preparing to parasail over open land in the far southeast heights. Mike Paluska has the story from the Newsplex.
And Tim, a witness told us before the man could even hook into his harness, the wind took over.
No, I've never seen this before in my life.
Tim Overstreet was at his home earlier this afternoon when he saw a man with a parachute. Seconds later, the victim, Greg Gwilt, was airborne.
It pulled him all the way up to the end of that length of the rope, maybe about 100 feet up, and one hand slipped off. Then I watched the other hand slipped off and then plummet all the way to the ground. He bounced about 3 times.
Winds were heavy at the time of the accident. Gwilt was in the far southeast heights of Albuquerque off of Juan Tabo in the Tijeras Arroyo. Albuquerque police say Gwilt made a series of mistakes. The first was parasailing by himself. The second was not thinking about the dangers beforehand.
Parasailing is a very dangerous thing to do. There are a lot of accidents, even fatalities occur. It's typically done over water and is not something that is safe to do within city limits.
The accident happened hundreds of yards away from any homes in this undeveloped lot. The victim is lucky that a neighbor saw him and ran over and gave him aid, which may have saved his life.
He wasn't moving. He was unconscious. So I called 911, waited till the paramedics got here, held him still, made sure he didn't move, and kind of hoped that he's going to live.
And at last check, Gwilt was listed in critical condition. Tim?
Thank you, Mike. Police say even if the victim had made a successful launch, there were still a lot of power lines, street poles, and houses that posed serious threats.